What's up, nerds? Let's open up the Hot Toys Chopper. All right, another long-form video. This time I'm not going to bore you with the taking something out of a cardboard sleeve portion of the program. Just go ahead and dive right into this figure. So this was a Christmas gift from my mom, because my mom's awesome. Let's open it up, and we've got this amazing artwork on the inside. Again, the toy photography that Sideshow or Hot Toys uses, not Sideshow, they just facilitate the purchase. They are always absolutely fantastic. Look at that. That's great. I'd want to hang this up. This is yeah, that's wonderful. All right, so let's go ahead and set that aside and move into the figure itself. Now, oh, good. He's actually bigger than I thought he would be. These Sideshow or Hot Toys, I keep saying Sideshow, these Hot Toys figures are so freaking expensive. And sometimes whenever you get the droids, specifically the astromechs, they're so small that you just kind of, it's like, oh, I paid how much for this? Or somebody paid how much for this? But this one is actually a little bit bigger than I expected. So fantastic. All right. Let's see. I took them out of the cardboard sleeve there, and I'm looking for directions. Here they are. Let's go ahead and take the top off of this thing. Try not to spill any of the contents. ASMR portion of our program. There we go. Okay. So taking off the outer plastic sleeve, we've got an exposed astromech unit. Let's see. Directions. I believe he has some light-up features. A lot of the Hot Toys do actually come with light-up features. Just don't know if he has the batteries in them or if I've got to put batteries inside somewhere. Let's see. Directions. Boom. There we go. Chopper C110P. All right, let's unfold these guys. Okay. So, his head swivels 360 degrees, plus it twists, or it pivots. 360 60-degree range of motion for his struts. It has a 40-degree range of motion. It looks like the wheel pops into the center section right here, and it rolls, according to this, it rolls forward. So there we go. That's neat. Okay. It also twists. Then you've got the alternative dish configurations right there, where you can either be standard or sending a message. Also, he's got his arms right there that pop out of his head. I think you take one out, lift it up, pull it out, and you put in the attachment. So it can either be without the arms popped out, but he's got to have his arms popped out. That's how he's most expressive. And you pop in the little plate that has the arm. So that's pretty cool. What else have we got? Full articulation of the arms. Awesome. Well, is it articulated fully? Looks like the wrist portion of it is not. It looks like there's a separate piece for the wrist portion, which, or not. Maybe it does pivot, because I only see one up there in the box. So what else have we got? Let's see. He's got some posability right there. Arms pop out. Very cool. He's got the holographic Hu Yang figure. All right. I don't see anything about batteries, so maybe he doesn't light up. I don't know. Let's actually pop him out of here and see what we got. All right. Let's get some of the accessories out first. We get the little holographic Hu Yang figure. That's cool. All right. Set that aside. Get his wheel strut. This thing even has a very old-timey feel to it. That's really nice. Okay, cool. What else have we got? We have got this right here. These are the tools that you usually utilize to change the eye position in a figure. I've got to look again at that and see exactly what it is that I'm changing position on. I think it's to help me actually pull out the arms and stuff that are in his chest cavity. So we will double check that. Let me see. We've got the, oh yeah, okay, here we go. We've got two different arm features. We've got just the articulated arm right here. Oh, the hands close up too. The little claws close up. That's nice. But that does not twist. For that, we've got this guy. So you pop this in its place right there. And then you've got the wrist pivot. That's pretty cool. All right. I much prefer they do this. These things can be so fragile sometimes that if you didn't do it that way, you just ended up with a broken toy in a couple of years, that would really suck. I don't want to talk about my Christopher Reeve Hot Toys. Still a little bit bitter about that one. But yeah, same thing for the other side right there. Very cool. Put that there. Yeah, my Christopher Reeve Superman, his neck broke. Just shattered. Just sucks. All right, so there we've got the upright antenna right there, and we've got the sending a message outstretched antenna tilted at the, probably, what is that, a 30-degree angle? So yeah, very cool. All right. Looks like the tracking beacon right there from Ahsoka whenever he tossed it onto the Fiend fighter. Shin Hades, or it wasn't Shin that he threw it at, it was Marok's Fiend fighter. So there you go, there's that. And he comes with the hologram projector. Classic Star Wars hologram projector right there. That's cool. All right. Cool. Now we will dig the figure out of the package. So let's go ahead and pull him out. Oh, that was easier than expected. Nothing holding him in. Groovy. All right. And I think that is it. Yes, that is it. We'll go ahead and set that aside. So here we go. Chopper! Woo! Look at that. Nice. Okay, so yeah, his head does twist, like so. And it pivots. That's awesome. All right, Chopper is probably my favorite droid now. He took that position, I want to say, probably about halfway through the Rebels series. I kept falling in love with the character. It's just a great, great character. I do wish he did have a light up eye. That's unfortunate. But yeah, okay, so the struts pivot like so. Of course, the feet also move. He does have the hoses and all the little wires and greeblies within there. Oh, look at that. There's some actual loose wires in there, too. How cool. Yeah, it's a great looking figure. Again, this... Uh-oh. What did I drop? Oh, okay. It's just a little bit of cushioning. I think it's on this side, too. There we go. Get rid of the cushions. All right. So yeah, this leg also moves. Got the little hose right there. Got some more hoses back here in the back. And the feet pivot as well. He's also on wheels. So he does roll. That's cool. The one thing I did notice going through all this is he doesn't have his center engine. So the center engine with the fire plume didn't come with him, which is not that big a deal. I probably wouldn't have him displayed with that anyway, but yeah, just one of those accessories you kind of expect with Chopper, but didn't get. All right, so we'll go ahead and put the antenna on here. There's a hexagonal shape to that it doesn't seem like it's mirrored with that. I don't see the hexagonal shape, so it just pops in right there. And yep, push it on down, and there you go. Now let's alternate that and pull that out. We'll put in the message sent. I would honestly push it down from the center instead of using the dish itself, because it feels like that could break. It does twist with a little bit of effort. I'm not going to put that much effort into it, and as a matter of fact, I'm not even going to display it like this. I'm going to go ahead and pull that out, again, by the center pull, not by the dish itself. And I'll put this guy back in. This one's a little tougher to mess with. There we go. I'll use the pull up top. There we go. All right. So then you've also got the center wheel right here. It just plugs into the bottom. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. You've got a larger hole right there and a smaller hole. Let me check the instructions really quick and see what the differences are between the two, other than one being smaller and one being larger. Let's see. Okay, it does show that it plugs into the smaller hole right there, but I don't see any reason why in the directions he has a larger hole, other than it being for some kind of a non-existent rocket. Interesting. That's very curious. All right. It feels like that's there for an expansion, possibly. Maybe there's another version of Chopper coming out that will actually have the rocket that'll pop in right there. But in the meantime, the small hole is where you put the third strut, the wheel. And it does twist, like so. Pops right in, no fuss, no muss. Go ahead and move his legs back like so. There we go. Very cool. That's awesome. It's interesting though that it pops into that one instead of the center. Very, very interesting. Okay. What else have we got? Let's see. The Hu Yang right here, the little holographic Hu Yang plugs right into the hologram puck, like so. That's cool. Again, it's weird that he doesn't have any light up features. Sometimes with the Jedi figures, you'll get the light up lightsaber, and I could easily see them putting some kind of a wiring into his head to make his head light up, but then it would probably be even more money. All right, so cool. I'm going to set that aside. What else do we have here? Well, again, we've got the little tracker disc right here, but there's no real way to have him hold on to that just yet. But I do want to put in his arm pieces that go up top. So let's check the instructions again on the best way to change those out. All right, I can't quite read that, but it does look like I push it in at the top, the bottom will pop out, and then it just slides right out. So let's see, push it in. Okay, I see it moving. There we go. Oh yeah, easy peasy. Moves right out. And this guy just plugs right in like, plug in like so. Let's see, get some light in there. That's interesting. All right, let's remove the other one really quick. Push that in. Yeah. Detach the cover and attach the mechanical arm to the head as shown. And it just shows you putting that in there. That's interesting because it doesn't really plug into anything. You can see from the light right there. Let me see if I can get some additional light over here. It doesn't really have anything for it to attach to. So it just kind of sets in there. Let's see if it's really loose. I feel like that should plug into something, but it does not. It just slides in. It's an interesting design choice. Sometimes the design choices in some of these toys are kind of perplexing, especially whenever, oh, wait. No, that still didn't plug in anything. Just kind of went in and down a little bit. But have I got this upside down? No, it's not upside down. Interesting. Very interesting. It does look like that is the right way to have it in there. But yeah, looks like it should be, according to the instructions right here, the smaller portion should be facing upward. The bigger portion should be downward. So that is actually the proper way to have it inserted. Okay, according to the directions, it's actually magnetic, but it doesn't hold very well. But I am going to change this guy out. Let's see, just kind of lightly pull that piece right there. All right, it ejects the arm. Plug that one right in there. And then all of a sudden, he's flexing, as sometimes Chopper is going to do. So we go ahead and put that there, like so. Very cool. That's actually, it looks really good. It looks really, really nice. But yeah, there's just a couple of perplexing things with this guy. The little hand can actually hold onto the disc. That's pretty cool. All right, in the meantime, let's go ahead and pop the center arm out right here. I think it just, according to the directions, you use this little tool here. Let me show you the directions real quick. All right, little directions. Tool pops right in there into the hand portion of the arm and pops right out. At least that's what the directions say. So there we go. All right, that was easy. Okay, the little arm pops out like so. It is also articulated at the wrist. Okay, and at the elbow right there. So it does have some nice articulation to it. The claw does open up. That's pretty cool. All right. And then you just straighten it out like so. Put it back down. It should pop right in, just like that. I don't think any of the other compartments open up on him. As far as I can tell, they do not. I do think I am going to change out this little hand too. There's a nice, satisfying little pop sound whenever you pop it out of there. Plug that in like so. Okay. And pop that sucker in like that, and there we go. Chopper is flexing, as he does so frequently. That's a cool figure. It's a very cool figure. I don't know if it's quite worth the money, just due to some of the interesting design choices, like the arms. I don't see why the arms don't plug into anything, but there's no tab on there. You'd think there'd be like a little plug hole or something that you could pop in there to make it stay in place, but it does not. The head bobbing and turning is really cool. There's a lot of rotation to that, which I can really appreciate. The arm popping out is really nice. But yeah, again, question about the bottom hole right there. I mean, you could put an engine in there and have a little plume of flame coming out, which again could light up if the eye socket lit up as well. Interesting, but not a deal breaker. It is a very cool figure, and I'm not going to turn it away, especially as a gift. But I'm very glad that it wasn't my money that I put out. I'd be probably a little disappointed, just a little though, because it's a really cool figure. All right, so that's it. Chopper from Hot Toys. Thanks a lot for tuning in, everybody, and as always, keep it nerdy.